Father worked in a stable. One winter, I don't exactly know at what year, he got a horse and a sledge and was sent to the nearest town to take over the, I don't know exactly what. On the way, the horse died. The horse died because all the food that was produced for the horses were stolen by people because there was hunger. One of the main things at those times is hunger. We were hunger, the horses were hunger, all over hunger.
Hungry.
So
hungry.
Huh?
Hungry.
Hungry.
Mm-hmm.
So the horse died. The authorities blamed my father that he
he's beaten up the horse.
He damaged Soviet property. He was blamed for damaging property. Therefore, he was sentenced to 1 year of prison.
1 year?
Yeah.
Not 2 years?
שנה או שנתיים, לא יודע היום. 1 year. הוא נידון לשנת מאסר.
לפחות שנה הוא היה שם.
מה?
לפחות שנה הוא היה בקלבוש.
ואני לא יודע אם אמרת שאנשים אכלו את האוכל של הסוסים.
שיבולת שועל.
ברלי.
אמרת את זה?
מה?
אוקיי, בסדר.
מה השאלה?
כן.
אמרת את זה.
כן. היה רעב, אחד הדברים. היה רעב. So, what I remember from this time, while I was a child, ללחם אנחנו קיבלנו תלושים. ויום אחד אמא שלחה אותי לקנות לחם, להביא לחם עם התלושים. בדרך ראיתי הופר.
Grasshopper.
איך?
חרגול. Grasshopper.
חרגול. התחלתי לרדוף החרגול, וכנראה שאיבדתי את התלושים. איבדתי את התלושים, לא היה לחם. מדי פעם אמא שלחה אותי לשדה חמניות, את זה אני זוכר. נתנה לי שקית קטנה עם מקל, אני הייתי חותך ראשי חמניות, דופק עם מקל, מוציא את הגרעינים, ממלא שקית גרעינים, מביא לי אמא, שאמא הייתה יכולה למכור כדי שיהיו קצת כמה רובלים. דוחה. אוקיי, כך זה. So, this was the way we used to live there. It continued till 1945, when the war finished. The Soviets defeated the Germans, and
פספסת את הסיפור עם החדר with the Nazi corpses.
גם נאצי קורפסס וגם את הסיפור שאתה סחבת את אמא.
עכשיו זה מגיע, אחרי המלחמה.
איזה סיפור?
הוא סחב את סבתא מהגלגלי הרכבת.
עכשיו זה מגיע.
ויש עוד סיפור שאתה פספסת. היה פעם ראשונה שבעצם אתה נכנסת לבית ספר. שאתה למדת קצת רוסית. ואתה איזה ילדה מורדובינית שהיה לך, שמת עליה עין. שמת עליה ילדה מורדובינית עין. והיה איזה חדר שהגיע טייס שהוא בא לעשות עניינים עם אשתו.
מה?
ואבא שלי הציץ. כבר אז היו לו עניינים. כן. מה, לא ככה?
לא.
אז תספר.
לא אספר.
תספר. במילותיך שלך.
The war ended. The Soviet Union and the United Nations, the United Forces,
Allied.
the Allied Forces.
Yeah, the Allied forces.
The Allied Forces. It means United States, especially United States and the Soviet Union defeated the German Nazis and then began to come from Germany into Russia trains with prisoners, also war prisoners, German war prisoners, and also various Nazis who were arrested and sent into Germany, into Russia, into Russia. As I told you, my father worked in a factory, a military factory. Mother dealt with on the black market. She bought,
רגע, אני קצת מבולבל. אז באיזה שנה זה?
זה היה כבר אחרי המלחמה, 45.
אז אתה צריך להגיד שנגמרה המלחמה.
אז אמרתי, after the war finished,
I see.
the Soviet Union defeated the Germans,
I see.
then started to come.
אז הם עדיין בסיזרן עכשיו?
מה?
סיזרן? הם עדיין...
אנחנו עדיין בסדר.
אוקיי.
The trains becoming from Germany into Russia,
אוקיי.
carrying war prisoners, German soldiers, war prisoners, from once on certain trains, and on other trains, the Soviet arrested all the Nazis, and also sent them into Soviet camps to work for hard labor. My mother, from time to time, she asked on the black market.
She what on the black
On
market?
the black market.
She what? What was the word?
Dealt on the black market.
Dealt.
She bought from the soldiers various devices.
Devices?
לא, דברים.
Things.
Things. And sold it on the market in the where they lived in Sizran. The station was a very broad station, many rails.
Train station. Take a train station.
It was a big train station with many lines on it, or rails on it. So we didn't enter to the train through the main gate, but through the back gate. And in order to get to the train standing near the station, we had to cross many lines. How did we do it? Under the מתחת לקרונות.
אז רגע, why are you in the train station? To sell the objects on the black market?
No,
or to obtain...
my mother is going to the trains in order to buy from the soldiers various things.
From which soldiers? The Soviet soldiers?
Soviet soldiers, Soviet soldiers, mainly Soviet soldiers. She bought from the Soviet soldiers various things to sell it on the market.
Okay, so my mom worked, after the war ended, my mom worked on the black market in Sizran.
Mm-hmm.
She mainly obtained the things that she sold from Soviet soldiers, and she got it from them at the train station in Sizran. Now I traveled with her to this train station, and in order to get to the main rail, we would have to go for
where
where the soldiers,
where the train of the soldiers stood.
where the train of the soldiers stood, we had to.
Sometimes
back
it was in
entrance.
the middle of the station.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes it was on the other side.
I see. So we had to cross many
Many
rails
rails.
to get to
Yes, and
wherever
one-
the train arrived.
By the way, at the same time, why my mother? Because my two parents were still people, still young people. My mother was at the 30, was 35. My father was 40. So my mother became pregnant.
רגע, you skipped over Makaraba train station.
זהו זה.
Wait.
רגע.
הבנתי. She's pregnant and she gets stuck. I see.
And
my
this
bad.
time my mother was pregnant. And one day, when we crossed the trains,
Tracks.
one of the
cart?
one of the cars started to move. I succeed to jump out and to pull my mother out. By this I saved her life, and not only her life, but also the life of my two brothers, who were in her body,
Belly.
in her bell.
Maybe they were in her feet.
Okay. These two brothers still